Supported bridge pose is really helpful for the circulation and opening in through the neck and throat, the fifth chakra, that element of space. So it's really helpful to have a belt that you've created a loop, and that loop is going to be kind of like the distance of your hips, or maybe a little narrower than your shoulders. So you can play with it a little bit and just have the buckle ready if you need to tighten it up or loosen it. So you're going to pull the belt or bring the legs between the loop of the belt. Again, you can just have that buckle somewhere that you can play with it. It's going to be above the knees, on the thighs, maybe a couple inches back from the knees. And I can already see I had it a little wide. I'm looking for this distance, kind of like you would have for a kneeling position, with a fist distance between your inner knees. And then you're going to bring the feet, soles of the feet, fully to the floor. You're going to need some blocks nearby here. So blocks and maybe a blanket or a towel to adjust the height underneath the pelvis. Bringing your sit bones close to your heels. Lay the back down. So we're basically in a constructive rest position with the knees held in place. So there's no effort of keeping the legs in parallel planes. Then you're going to start to support underneath the back of the pelvis. So pressing through the feet, lifting the buttocks back of the pelvis off the floor. You're going to slide a block underneath so that it's the largest plane of the block is totally supporting underneath the sacrum. If you have low back issues, be conservative and just come up as high as you can. Really trying to lift as high as you can to squeeze the front of the neck, but you don't want to do that with the risk of challenging and bringing pain into low back. Okay, so then you're going to do that again. So press in through the feet, lift the buttocks, pull the block, put the block on the last one, adjust a little bit because when you lift, then the placement of the blocks has to change. So this may be enough, or it may be that you can slide another block under, or perhaps you can just slide a blanket under. You want to be feeling some stretch of the back of the neck, some squeeze in the front, the throat area, and then let the arms just relax down by the sides, parallel planes. Roll the shoulders underneath you a little, and then make sure that your feet are in a comfortable position, more or less below the knees. Close your eyes. And start the deep breath, breathing process. Inhale and exhale, following the breath in deep into the lungs. Feeling the ribs and the diaphragm expand. Feeling it contract. And send that contraction, that release, the softening through the muscles. A whole wave through the body. So all the muscles relax. Full deep breath to bring your full attention on board to what's happening in the body. To that place of simply noticing. When the neck, throat is squeezed like this, you often practice Ujjayi breathing, victorious breath, naturally, because it's squeezing the windpipe. You'll know if this is happening because the breath is forced to come in slower, thus it can be longer, smoother, and you can hear it. Moving in and out, like a whisper. You can stay as long as you like in this position. Just pause the video if you want to stay longer. Preparing to come out. You're going to release the shoulders out from underneath. And then press through the feet. Lift the buttocks off the lift, and then just take one lift out and slowly lower the buttocks back down to the lift below. Pause here for at least a breath or 2 or 3. Feeling the equilibration. And then again proceed, taking another of the lifts out until the back of the pelvis is back on the ground. Pause here in constructive rest position and feel the opening of the neck and throat area, the release and the relaxation of the pelvis. And then releasing one foot off the floor at a time. Slide the belt off of your lower legs. Rock the knees side to side, massaging up the spine. Then roll over to your side, pausing here. And then transitioning out of this pose.